welcome everyone to the Tesla.D event. There's been a lot of speculation as to what the D stands for.
Hey, did you see what happened to Tesla? You see what's going on? I mean, it's going down, man. It's crashing, man. What's going on? Can you tell me? Because I don't see anything in the news. I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Okay, so Tesla is going down, and as we can see now, there's a bit of a recovery. But we actually sold Facebook. We bought some shares of Facebook. We swing trade them and we flip them basically. And we managed to make a bit of profit around $400, not much. But that helps us to compensate a bit for the loss, although we haven't sold Tesla. So until you don't sell them, you don't lose. And look at that. Now I see some recovery. I was thinking, shall we buy some Tesla shares? And I was too slow. So probably if it dips again, we'll buy one or two more shares. But so far I see it's going up. And yeah, in the next swing, that will have to be in the next swing. It should have been here. I mean, probably the difference is going to be, look, it's $5. We can buy them since it's going up. And we'll put a bit something in between. Okay, so I'll do it and then I'll get back. Actually, I just realized I only have 2,000, so I could only buy one share. I don't see it's worth it. So by now I'll keep that. I'll see if I can sell something in order to buy Tesla, but at the moment the portfolio it's pretty red, with the exception of Slack Technologies, which has a bit of a profit, but it's so little. We need at least 3% to pay the taxes. When you're a swing trader in Europe, you need to pay taxes in each transaction, and you pay around 1%, 1.11, plus the fee, which is around 50 cents, something like that. So that more or less, I always round it up to 1% goes into the transaction fees, including taxes, and the rest is going to be profit. So at least you want to make 2%. That would be the minimum, the bare minimum. So by now we'll have to wait. We'll see other options. We might have to sell some other shares. But just so you know, in between, I'll show you the transaction. So I go to activity, transactions, and I open it in another tab. We'll check that out. And I'll show you that I bought Fluor again because I saw in my portfolio it dropped minus 9%. At the moment I was going to sell it, but I could see a reversal, so I decided to buy 100 shares. Now we have 190, so I bought them, I think, cheaper than before. What I can do is filter, and look at that. We bought 90 at 11.37, and by buying these new 100 shares at 10.26, we got out of that 9% debt. And if we check out the portfolio for Fluor now, we can see that it's at 5%, 5-6%. So at the moment I bought it, it went down to 4%, so it almost split in half. So that was really good. And so far I searched for news about Fluor, what's happening. I saw that they got a contract for mining gold in Chile. I was like, what's going on? How can this be going down? And yeah, so far so good. It looked pretty good, and I'm going to analyze a bit other things in the back, and I'll get back to you in a few moments. Oh, and just for the record, I realized that the app, the phone that you have here with the new portfolio, I didn't know how that worked, and actually in the previous link I explained about it, and I realized that when I was opening new tabs, it was showing the new tabs instead of showing you the portfolio in real time. So basically, what you see in that little window is a crop section of the portfolio from Yahoo Finance. And this is what you normally see in the app on the phone. That's what I use all the time. And I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. But for example, one thing I notice is like here, if you go, normally you would think, oh, my watch list, but no, that's not it. You have to go to my portfolio, okay? And once you click on it, then you need to click create new view. And by doing so, you'll be able to create this list that actually, if you have it already in your phone, by clicking here, you can see all the different lists you have. These are lists I've been creating for, I don't know, the last year or so. So yeah, it's you click on it and you go into it. And this is what you see basically in that little phone. So now you will see this one, go back up, and there you go. And automatically I set OBS to crop the top header so you don't see that. So you see directly this, oops, what did I click on? Okay, I'll pause. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna modify it. So I just click in edit view, and since my computer is a bit slow at the moment, I'm just gonna do it like this. Look how simple. You can choose the order of your columns and you have a huge amount of different options. So these are the ones I like. You can do your own list. And as you can see, I put pre-market, the current moment, change percent, and the post-market. And that gives you a view of what happened. For example, today Tesla, it was pre-market 2% up, and now it's minus 1%. Look at that. It went up already. It recovered 1% in the moment we've been talking. So that's really good. So it seems that it wants to recover itself. And here you see the graph. So it was green, and then it went deep red. And what I like the most is this day range that shows you the lowest of the day. Now it's at the lowest point, and the highest of the day, and that evolves through the day. That's really good. The same way you could see this, which I already knew, this one, the 52-week range. So yeah, I hope you like it. I think it's very powerful, especially the pre-market, which allows you to get an idea of what the day is going to be. Sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes the opposite way, which is what happened today with Facebook. When it opened at 9%. We sold at around 8%, something like that, to get some liquidity for the day, to be able to trade. So far we bought Fluor. And what others? Look, many started very green, and then it went into red. And Work, for example, is the one that so far we have as positive. It had a dip, you can see red, but it recovered really good. I have to say, it looks like, I mean, really good, 1%. Probably went 1% down and it recovered 1% up. So, but you can see now here, it's above the average of the day. So that's a good indicator. Yeah, very good. What do you think, man? Do you like using this for your portfolio? You're still not talking to me? Still mad? What's going on? Come on. Everyone is watching you. Come on. We already have 0 subscribers so far. I mean, do we have? Yeah, we still have 0. Come on, man. Why don't you subscribe to my channel? Come on, 0 subscribers. And we have like 4 videos. Another thing I see here, for example, we have Zoom, which is positive. Not much since opening. The difference, I mean, it went like 0.29% up, 0.3 up, but it's been green all day long. And that's a positive thing, I think, that could be a good option to buy. That's in my opinion. Don't do anything I say, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a retail investor like you, and don't do anything I say at home. I think this is a good moment to say subscribe and like, or like and subscribe, each way, either way. So if you enjoy what you see, if you follow the other messages and the other channels, because we have 3 channels in total. One, it's about the fun stuff, the news, that's called Another Day with Tesla. This is trading with Tesla. And the third channel is Learning Finance with Tesla. Sorry, Financial Learning with Tesla. So pretty new, I still don't get it. So I'm getting into it. Okay, so I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so Tesla is getting very close to the 200 moving average. That's a very good sign, because if we go over it, that means we're gonna be in an uptrend, and that's about to happen. I suppose in the next 10 to 20 minutes, it will happen. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep you updated. And funny enough, NEO, it's in a similar situation, about to cross the 200 moving average, and look at this big rally that has been going up for, let's see, that was 11:20 and now it's 11:42. Yeah, for the past 20 minutes, it has been going up non-stop. Oops, hey, come on, I just said non-stop and it stops going up. But yeah, let's check it out, let's follow up, and we'll see in a few minutes how it goes. And just for curiosity, here we have Facebook, and it has been just moving sideways all day. So in a way, I think it was a good thing to sell at that point. The reason being was that we could see that that was a huge peak, hype, and normally when that happens, the tendency is to drop. And so just in case, as a precaution, we sold all the parts, all the shares in Facebook. In the portfolio, we have the biggest losers are Protolabs, which we already sold out. And we kept one share to be able to track it and see if it gets better. And then Gilead, and Gilead, I just checked, and it's not doing very good. It looks like it's in a downtrend, and probably by the end of the day, it's going to end up at 68.50 around there, or 68.40. So I'm thinking to sell most of the shares, keep one, same strategy, and repurchase it when it recovers. So let's go for it. And if we check into detail, at the moment it's in a very downtrend, although I see some green activity, some intentions to turn it around, but so far the distance between the signal and the MACD is very big, which means the momentum will continue. And if we analyze in detail the RSI, which measures momentum precisely, it seems pretty still, like nothing's going to happen. It will continue to move in this direction. I don't see any oversold or overbought situation. And just to explain, when it's overbought and oversold, I always get confused which one is which, but yeah, overbought is when it's at the top, at the 80 line. Here is 70, but in our RSI is 80. And that's when you are supposed to sell, because it's overbought. And you're supposed to buy when it's oversold at the bottom. So that's just to clarify. And in order so that we don't have to wait, as you can see, the higher peaks every time are lower, here even a lot lower. And if we wait for this to turn around, most likely it will not go a lot higher up. When every time I turn around here, let's see, when this turn around here, it just almost didn't even change. It went up a little bit, like it went from 69.75 to 70.16, so a few cents. So we'll just put an order at a level, let's say around 69.15, something like that. Something in between this and this. That's the bottom. 69.18. That's it. Okay. There we go. 69.18. And we go for it. And we're just selling 14 of the 15 shares. So we keep one just to keep track. So we'll lose around $59, and we could do the same for Cohen Steers, sell some, keep one, and probably the same for Norwegian. We'll check the graphs, see if there's a tendency down very, very significant. Okay, I just clicked here. And look at Fluor, it's going down even more. I can't believe it. So the next big loser is Guild, the Norwegian. Just a quick check on Tesla, and it's back again in the drop, crashing down again. And that's a big move through almost 20 minutes. And eventually has to change. And there's intentions to go back up. You can see. And NEO also. NEO is doing the same move. Exactly the same move, going down. But so far, NEO has no recovery. Okay, so we said we were going to sell Norwegian. The thing I'm noticing, you see that the 200 moving average has a trend down. But when I look at the intention of the stock momentum, looks like it has a bit of a recovery. I mean, not in the short term, but I don't think it's going to drop a lot more. That's what I'm noticing. It looks pretty much stabilized, moving sideways, and if it continues moving sideways, eventually it will cross with the 200 moving average, which will be dropping since we're so low at the moment. So at the moment, I wouldn't touch it. Let's check how big we have this. No, it's not that big of a gap. We check the gap between the signal and the MACD, because this might change any minute. If they touch, it's going to start falling more. And if we check the RSI, it's in the middle more or less, so no momentum in any direction. So we'll leave it as it is. Sometimes it's better not to do anything than do the wrong thing. For Gilead, actually, ever since we placed the order, the MACD has been showing that it's going up. You can see that here is going up, but the stock has been going down. So look at that. It has gone down 0.3%. Oh, sorry, 30 cents down. Another funny thing, it's with Superior Energy here, which I've had this order to buy. I mean, it's been at 102 for a while, but when you check volume, here, for example, zero volume. Here, you have to look in the left side here in this thing. There, you will see volume. So if you look there, it says 2,000 people trading. So it's so little volume that the orders don't even go through because no one wants to buy it. No one wants to buy my sell order. Okay, so I just sold the Gilead Science at 68, 69. I had to force sell it because I could see it was dropping and it just didn't recover. Here it looked like it's recovering, but seriously, it just continues to go down, down, down. And I didn't see any sign of change. The gap between the current price and the moving average is too big, so out. Okay. So we had a loss of around $60, 50 probably. That was around it. Okay, and if you like the channel, please like and subscribe, and you can check the other channels. I put a link in the description to the other two channels. Financial Learning with Tesla, which talks about how to build a portfolio, analysis of the market situation. You start with the analysis and everyday pre-market, see what's going on. Then the fun one, which is a day with Tesla, another day with Tesla. That's about the news, the fun stuff, facts about Tesla, and this one that you already know, which is trading with Tesla. So if you subscribe, you'll be the first subscriber. So go for it. Thank you. Bye and see you in the next one. I'm not a financial advisor. I was trying to show you our friend here, but you don't say goodbye? No? You stay there? No? No talk?